Bob Davis here, Body by Bob's. Been a while. Sorry, we've been crazy with our summer camps with kids and all that kind of stuff. But I want to get back to our Fitness Over 50 page. I've been getting some emails and some notes and messages and things, which I appreciate. Common thing that I'm getting on this topic for today is balance. Got quite a question of balance. How do I get it? What's happening? I'm concerned that, man, my folks are in their 80s or something going on, or maybe you're in your 70s and 80s and you're noticing yourself or friends of yours having problems with balance. And we always hear we need to work on it. Well, keep in mind the things you need to do, and some of the things are just nuts to do. So if you're not already, make sure you guys are subscribed to the page, hit the bell as well so you get notifications for these videos and other ones we're putting out. That's first. All right, back to the topic now, balance. One of them came in actually the question and said, my doctor says one of the great things to do to work on my balance is while I'm brushing my teeth, stand on one foot. That's nuts. Don't do that. If you want to work on balance, but not while you're brushing your teeth and you got something in your mouth you're going to shove through the back of your throat. Brush your teeth, fine, put it down. Then let's work on some things from there. Just take a look at some of the basic things I want you to do and then expand on it. But first thing first, we're worried about balance and falling. That's when somebody breaks your hip, does something like that. But even simple things where we roll ankles and move, we just got to be deliberate is our first thing. Being deliberate on how you stand and move. If you've got blood pressure problems or anything, and even if you don't, you've been sitting there playing cards for a couple of hours or at a movie theater, and you get up and your foot's asleep or something moves and you take a misstep, that's when we fall and collapse. So always stand up, get yourself set, make sure the nerves are fine, we're ready to go, then go ahead and take your first step. It's not a big deal, but that's saving that extra second or two to get prepared instead of just getting up and moving is what's going to help keep you safe and on track with that. Now, to get some balance, I want you to watch a couple of these drills, and we'll show you a couple things basic I want you to do. So just a basic thing I want you to do, and you can do this at a countertop with a sink. If that sink's there at your side, have that there. Don't try some of these on your own with just standing freestyle. Always have something just in case. Then we can always progress into that. We're going to start with a basic thing. You've got the sink here on your side. Just a simple step forward and back, a long step and come back. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but most things happen. We come off of a step or step down the stairs, or we take that long step a little longer than we thought, and that's when we collapse. So just simply with a countertop next to you, just in case, you don't have to hold it, but if it's there, you can grab it if you need to. Long step, come forward and back. Do 5 to 10 of these, then you can work into it. Then if you have something like a step you're on, do the same thing, whether you've got a railing or something on the side, stepping down, coming back up, get that basic movement. You're doing curls or anything in the gym. That's great. We do this here, great. However, do this. This will change it just a little bit. If you have decent balance, you can do one leg, but I prefer to start with just have your toe just touching on the ground. You'll be surprised at how much you still have to work balance. Now, instead of holding them together, let's alternate those curls. Now, alternating while you're doing that makes you work a lot more of the core, and you're going to realize how much that foot that you're standing on is quivering and moving back and forth. We're working on our stabilizing muscles. That's what we need to develop in order for the balance. It doesn't mean we have to stand on a balance ball to get balance. Those are progression things you can work into. But initially, just do the curls, go to alternating, but have the toe on the ground. As you get comfortable with that, we can pick that foot up and keep moving. That's great. Same with the lateral raises we use. Pick that foot up, put on the toe, do alternating. Just by doing that, you feel how much counterbalance we have to work to hold that. We're going to get so much more development than just our shoulder work. And then as it gets easier, we can pick that up. Take a look at some things you already do and just simply moving to one leg or an unstable surface. Another thing, I'll bring a 2x4 out. We'll stand on that 2x4 lengthwise. It's going out here. We're balancing on it. The arch of the foot's in the center of it. Now, as you do your exercise, your curls, you're alternating, pulling things into it, doing alternating overhead presses, you're going to feel how much that 2x4 that seems flat, how much of a rock and a movement there is. Find those unstable surfaces, but start slow, build into it. Then you can move into one leg or just toe tapping, but there's a progression. The surface you've got, balance and toe to kind of work it, then go to one leg completely, then find that surface, whether it's a foam pad or a 2x4 to stand on, and work through the same progression to move into it. 2 feet while you're on that board, and then go to just a toe touch while you're on the board to 1 foot off the board while you do it. Building into that are the keys to really keeping you safe and building into your strength and balance. So hope some of those tips helped. Hit some basic things. Keep the questions coming. We want to see it. But work balance, start beginning going into it. Don't just jump on that stability ball, and definitely don't stand on one foot, brush your teeth. Stupid. Just do the basic stuff into it first. If you're working balance, work balance. Don't do that while you're doing something else. It's nuts. Email us question, bodybybobs@gmail.com. Hit comments, hit like, hit share it with somebody you know having some balance issue or things we can work on, whether they're here in the Scottsdale area or not. Doesn't matter. We want to help you. And if you're in the area, make sure you email, let us know. We'll set up a complimentary session to kind of see where you may be prone to injury, what's going on with your knees, your back, balance, imbalance of strength and flexibility, stability, things to help you with that. We want yourself and basically just feeling better about how you're doing things and not having to pass on something just because you've got worried about, well, my balance isn't so good or my strength. Get out and enjoy life. Have fun. So thanks. Like it, subscribe it, and we'll look for your next comments, and we'll see you in the next video.